Otep, Otep, Otep. This is King Arcturus reporting from Crystal Cave, the Arcturian Cave. Thought I would take this time to get into, there's a lot of different things to get into. We're going to get into, in later videos, I'm just going to give you a brief overview of the things I want to get into first. But it's not going to be in this video, because I don't have a lot of time. And my battery's actually dying, so I didn't plan things out too well. But we're going to get into the sigils, we're going to get into the numerology, we're going to get into the metaphysics of the crystals and the gemstones, and a lot of other things. But today let's get into some of the crystals, because this is the Crystal Cave. So, okay, what I have here is, no, let's see, okay. Okay, what I have here on me right now is a few different things. I got a few different crystals on me. I'm wearing about 5 or 6 different ones. I don't have a lot of time, so let me just think about what's most important to get to first. Alright, okay, so let me just talk about a few things you gotta do right now. You gotta change your water. The water's gotta go. So let's see, I have this jug of water here with, you see this little stone in there? That's the shungite. Tiny little stone in this big jug of water is enough to cleanse it. You leave it in there for about 8 hours and it'll cleanse the water, or it'll turn it back to its molecular structure of purity and love. So you're going to want to do that to the water. You're going to want to get, there's certain fruits and vegetables that are going to help alkaline your system. You're going to want to avoid meat so that you can be more alkaline. And you want to change, you want your genetics, because you're taking on their genetics, these hurting animals giving off those negative mycotoxins. You don't want any of that. So that's how you begin to sense the crystal energies, and you begin to take in what they have to offer. Mother Nature's always beckoning what it has to offer. Spirit is always beckoning, but it's up to you to say. It's up to you to say, I want a part. I want a part in seeing things for what they really are. So, alright, let's talk about some crystals. Let's get into the basics of crystals. Okay, this is a terminated quartz here. It's a simple single terminated quartz. That means one end is from a crystal matrix, which is a block of crystal, you know, a big chunk of it, or a cave. This is what a shard of it, and it's gonna have that 6 point at the end. And geometry is everything, so that point is actually almost like a laser, especially when you use your mental. It helps us to mentally realize, see this as a point of a power point. So someone who's sensitive to crystal energy could actually put it up to their palm and feel the pressure. I feel the pressure, I really do. Sometimes I'll put it up to my third eye and I'll feel almost like a aligning, like something snapping into alignment. It's almost like right at the temples. Sometimes you'll see me do this. That's a hand mudra. That's why we go like that in meditation. The hand mudra that aligns you to the cosmos and to the Milky Way galaxy, which is that third eye, pineal gland. Sorry, pineal gland and third eye is not to get confused, but they're very much associated with each other. As far as I'm going to talk a little quick because I have a few things to go through, but in a short amount of time, and I might get cut off here. But okay, so third eye, you're going to want to focus your eyes into the center of your forehead, almost like cross-eyed. And you're going to want to feel that pressure right here. It's difficult at first, but it's easy once you want to stare out of that eye almost and practice as if you can see. You can cross your eyes and see out of that. And that teaches you to desensitize your sight, because that sight is garbage. The real sight is your intuition. You have a higher self, which is yourself, in an etheric form that actually sees all, knows all, and is all. And we're all one, and you can see that better, and you start to realize everything around you is part of you, and it's beckoning to let you see more of yourself. And the circumstances that we get involved with are all connected. And when you can move through life like that and see that, you'll start to realize the beauty and love in everything. And when you meditate, you silence all that garbage, so that you can actually really see them for what they are and really spread love, because that's how you feel love. Love is when you are in this place of total understanding, overstanding, interstanding, that there's nothing against you. Everything is your friend. So what you're gonna want to do is breathe into your stomach for about, I'm gonna say this quickly just because I don't have a lot of time. You're gonna want to do 8 seconds. You're gonna breathe in about 2 inches below your navel. Breathe in for about 8 slow seconds. The point is the slow, because that's what's gonna slow your mind down. That's what yoga is about. Yoga tricks you into slowing down your mind, because what you do is when you're in an intense stretch, you're not thinking. You're literally breathing out the intensity of the stretch, and then you find yourself floating, because you're not hanging on to our body holds on to toxins. Our body's holding on to all kinds of tensities. And when you do yoga, when you do meditation, you let go. You become part of the light source energy and the oneness of all. So once you start becoming one, I was talking about the terminated crystal. So what they do, they amplify your energy field, your auric energy field, They interact with it. Everything's always interacting with your energetic field. But these quartz crystals, you can cleanse them, you can charge them under the sun, or you could honestly, this is the secret that a lot of people don't tell you, but it's difficult because you have to get this right off the bat. And if you're able to catch this right off the bat, you start associating it this way. You don't have to worry about the cleansing. You don't even need sage. You can actually use your intention. These things are programs. Our computers are made out of crystals wrapped with fiberglass, copper wire. I mean, it's simple. It's truly amazing. It's the crystals that are everything.